Okay, so it is 5:45 in the morning. I thought I didn't have a view yesterday, but I think it's because the sun was shining directly into my room. I couldn't really see. There's quite a few bigger buildings over. Oh, all around the city. That's a bit bigger than I thought, actually, a bit more developed than I thought it was. I was thinking yesterday this was the central business district because it's near the train station and there's some bigger buildings, but I'm not sure now. Maybe there's another central business district, but we'll go that way today. Down to the sea where it's all lower level buildings. Oh, okay, so it's 5:45. I woke up about 5:30. I'm going to do some editing on the computer this morning for a few hours, but first I'm going to pop out and get breakfast. There's a place just down there that does a traditional Taiwanese breakfast, so I'll get that because this hotel doesn't offer any food, and then I'll get a giant coffee from 7-Eleven because I like their giant coffees, and then I will come back here for a few hours, and then I'm gonna my walk's gonna be about 6 kilometers that way out to the ocean, and I'll go and see some stuff, and then I'll probably get a bus back. I just have to work out where that goes from, but yeah, that's easy with Google Maps. Good, it's a good hotel room. You can't change the temperature on this aircon. Some of them are fixed like that, and it's an aircon that kind of runs through the whole building. My last room in Taichung, I could change the temperature, but it's a big, clean space. It's pretty nice. Fridge is good. So no complaints really. I turned the fan on last night to bring the temperature down a little bit more. That's what you got to do in this room. So I just made a room modification. Not sure if this is a good idea, but I kind of checked if this is solid or not. I'm sure if it wasn't, there would be a sign telling you do not stand on here, because people are going to probably stand on there and try and get a view out of the window. But it looks like this is based on solid concrete, so I can put the chair up here, and then I get this nice view out of the window. In fact, do I get a better view that way? No, I think I get the best view this way. So what do you reckon? Shall I risk it? But if a chair falls through here, I end up with a massive hotel bill. I shouldn't risk that. Maybe I should just put it down here. Now, you probably always see me wearing this red top rather than my other tops, and that is for the simple reason it is by far the most comfortable thing that I own. I'll have to try and find another one that's this comfortable. I tried with the other ones that I bought, but they're kind of tight fitting, whereas this is loose fitting. Maybe I have to go back to Thailand to get a loose fitting t-shirt. Now I'm sure I can find one here, but on my travel days I always wear it. I did my washing yesterday morning before I left, and then I wear this for like the travel day, and then I probably wear it for the next day as well before I wear one of my other t-shirts. And I do my washing at the moment once a week. I do a once a week washing session, or every 6 days maybe I'm doing washing. So I'm not too... One of the annoying things about this hotel, they've got free water. They have this in all the hotels. Basically hot water for making your instant noodles. Put your pot under there, turn it on, fill up your instant noodles like your pot noodle in England. Cold water. Last hotel, actually you had to run it for like 10 seconds, because if someone before had been using it for hot water, it would be hot, and then you got ice cold water. This one, it's meant to be cold water, but it comes out warm. This one comes out boiling, this one comes out warm. There's no chilled water coming out of here. I mean, you just have to put it in the fridge and chill it down, which takes an hour or two, but it's not a huge problem. I don't know what these air conditioners or dehumidifiers. It's blowing out kind of warm air. I think there might be dehumidifiers. So it's a crappy old hotel, but they're trying to make it look a bit modern. They've got like things like this, which it comes off this projector here to make it look a bit more modern. But if you look behind the curtain, you see how old and crappy the hotel actually is. This is the stair exit, which they're obviously trying to make sure you don't see. But the staff here are great. You get free cake and ice cream when you stay here. You get 2, in fact, per person, I think. I think you're meant to get a coffee and a cake, but the coffee machine was broken yesterday. So I got 1 cake and 1 ice cream. So, not the healthiest start to the stay yesterday. Yeah, being on the 12th floor is a bit annoying because you have to wait quite a long time. I was lucky this time the lift was there waiting, but if it's not, you have to wait for it to come all the way up and then all the way down. I think there's 2 lifts. And then you come out and security's here. It's kind of come out into the crappy old part here. This is like a multi-purpose building, so there's another hotel up there somewhere. And I think people have got apartments in there as well. You've got a laundry just to the left. Computer game. I got my Filipino food from just around there yesterday. It was actually really good. Don't know what this is. I think there's an underground car park. You can see out here, it's very pleasant. That Filipino food I had last night, pork and the fish, the spicy fish, was bloody amazing. 7-Eleven right there, where I'm going to get my coffee, but before that I'll go there and then I'm going to go and get a Taiwanese breakfast. This is a map of the local area, all in Chinese. But then if you swing around this way, what you're meant to do is not see that this is here. We haven't seen any of that. We walked out the elevator with our eyes closed, turn right, and then you're in the lobby of the hotel, which is actually nice. And you've got your coffee machines working because the service guy came last night. Well, it says sold out. And that'll be filled up with cakes today. That's empty as well. I guess this is your Haagen-Dazs ice cream. But yeah, it's a really nice lobby actually. It's just the rest of the hotel. Obviously don't have many cleaning staff because the drunk guy that was sat there, I was sat there having my ice cream and coffee last night. This guy could hardly stand up, Taiwanese guy. He's left his headphones there. He's staying on a ground floor room. He was, what's this guy? It's that guy there that just came out of the toilet. Fucking hell, he's still there. Maybe he's been there all night. He was super drunk yesterday. He's still super drunk. He looks like he's doing a leave in Las Vegas. Mind, he was only drinking beer, not spirits, but he's literally been drunk since I saw him yesterday. It looks like he's still going. Jesus. Got a nice view though, he's sat by the window. Alright, breakfast is just around the corner here. So there's meant to be a breakfast spot here. That's the station just there. I think it might be this lady on the left. But let's hope she's got some fried eggs, bacon, black pudding. What else are you looking for? Fried bread, HP sauce, sausages. You know what? Looks like she hasn't got HP sauce in first looks. I bet she hasn't got an English menu actually. So I'm trying something new, which is radish cake and and this one. But yeah, I mean, if I stayed here about 6 months, my Chinese would come back. But right now, I can't really, I can't really activate my Chinese. There's no English menu here. I haven't got my Google Translate working. So. But I'm having radish cake. I think it's this one. And this one. Good morning. I've added one of these little patties. It looks a bit like, what do they call that stuff? Oh, not corned beef. Spam, it looks like spam. Probably is spam. But, should be fine. Egg and lettuce, that's pretty healthy. Oh, and then a pancake on top. That's good. And then... Oh, this is the radish cake. So, I know there's radish in there, but I wonder what else they put in there. So yeah, they fry this radish cake up on the griddle. I mean, radish would be super healthy, but I've got a feeling they add something to that. Okay. Oh, more radish cake. So yeah, I don't think this is super healthy, but it's not too bad. I like being able to sit outside and eat on the street. I think the husband's just come back from the market with supplies. He's taken over. Quite a lot of oil. That's okay. Just noticed that we've got this giant rock in there. Big, it must have weighed a ton. I must have used a crane to get that in there. Now they got this little garden. This is where they live. Oh, there's a temple down the end there. They got a great location. I think that's a map of Taiwan. And someone that speaks Chinese will have to tell me what that says. That is literally the bus station there. Train station. Wuchiashan train station. Okay, yeah, it says pepper. Yeah, pepper. Okay, thank you. Kwaizi. Okay, chopsticks, kwaizi, chili sauce, and could be ketchup. We'll find out.
Beautiful little family operation. So it's my first time trying radish cakes. Actually pretty good. A little bit starchy. They've added something. Obviously, it's not just radish. But yeah, I like the fact she put pepper on there. And that's really tasty. Good little breakfast. That was lucky I got here with no people. Now it's got a little bit busy. So you can get coffee, tea and soy milk here as well. I'm not going to order that because I'm going to get a big coffee and go back to my room. Great little breakfast. Exactly the way I like to be, sitting outside. Oh, this guy's having his breakfast. He's just turned up to open up his shop. He's got a motorbike rental business. And he's got tea. I wonder if they'd rent the bike to the foreigner. I haven't rented a bike since I've been here. So yeah, it's just gone 6:30 in the morning. So this guy's just opened up all these shops here, or he's in the process of opening up. Oh, cracking little spot this is. I'll get open from 7 till 10. And I've got it in the Vietnamese language at the top of that flag, then it's Chinese, and then at the bottom I think that would be Indonesian, because they've got the biggest foreign population living. I think I read last night there's 400,000 Indonesians working here. It's like almost 500,000 people in a country with a 20 million population. A lot of people from Indonesia. I'm not sure what that is, it's kind of sweet. What works really well in that pancake was she's put a huge amount of lettuce in there, so it's lettuce and egg. Oh, this guy's having the same as me. Good morning, Sashing Hao. Oh, he's going to take it back to his shop. Good idea. He's going to go and eat at home in his shop. So he's got tea, cha in there. He's got his little desk. But yeah, that's amazing. So that with the egg and it's basically egg and lettuce wrapped in pancake. It's got a kind of crunch to it. It's really good. And this thing, I'm not sure what it is. It's a bit sweet. It tastes very processed, which it is. I wouldn't order that again. That and that, yeah. So they've just given me a sweet potato, a chilled sweet potato. Yeah, in Chinese. Oh, just making sandwiches for people. Yeah, how cheer. Delicious, how cheer. How is good and cheer is eat. How cheer, but they don't speak English, but they're very friendly. Good morning. So the feeling in this place in the morning is so different from the last few days in the big city. You just feel completely relaxed. It's funny, isn't it, what a place can do to your physiology and how it can make you feel, but just feel totally relaxed though. Yesterday everyone was running around, grabbing a quick breakfast, rushing off somewhere. Not here. This gangster's just turned up on a motorbike. She's getting her breakfast. The husband's just shown me his traditional tea making set just inside there. he offered me tea. He's given me a free sweet potato. He's offered me tea as well, but I'm going to go and get a coffee. Go and do some computer stuff. Getting some breakfast sandwiches. Eggy breads. Oh. Another new arrival. It's all action here, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go and get my coffee, and I'm just going to scout down here and see if there's a coffee shop around that I might come to later. Wow, that was so cheap. I thought it would be about 100, and she took 100 off me and gave me back 40, so it was 60, which is £1.50. So that was for the egg pancake, the radish cake, and the little piece of whatever that stuff was. Yeah, I guess that's about right actually, because I only had a little bit of radish cake. But yeah, very inexpensive to eat here if you go to like traditional places. Wow, I've got these timber buildings. Like something you'd see in Chiang Mai. Wow, that's the gold. I mean, not ancient, but they're on their last legs. And then you've got this nice little shrine up here. This is a bit more substantial. But I'm guessing these are earthquake proof. But yeah, you've got this shrine. We've got these everywhere. If you go down the little alleys, and you'll just pop up on one of these beautiful shrines. Yeah, I'm just walking around the block, going past the park I was in yesterday afternoon. That's a beautiful park. Oh, okay. Former Japanese Army Kaikosha Clubhouse in Tainan. That's the old Japanese clubhouse. Oh, the girl on the train yesterday told me, well, her grandmother's Japanese, but she told me, oh, laundry, remember. When the Japanese were here, by law, people had to speak Japanese. I don't know how they enforce that law. I don't know how that would work in the countryside where there's not so much police, but she said, yeah, when Japanese were here for 50 years, they wanted people to use Japanese, so they banned like Chinese and oh, that looks good. They forced people to speak Japanese. So I saw a really nice coffee shop here yesterday. I might come back to later. Just got to check the opening times. Could check on Google, but I'm using my legs. Hotel back there. This lady looks like she's exercising. Wow, and this place looks really nice. It's like a tea house. They've got these drawers here. Looks like you keep the tea in the drawers. And they've got nice seating. Or is it a hotel? There's a reception, is there? Oh, maybe it's a hotel. Or is it an apartment block? It's a mystery. So yeah, it's a very, oh, it is a hotel. It's a very international place, Taiwan. This is some sort of Indonesian restaurant. Well, it is an Indonesian restaurant. I might try Indonesian food today. I tried my first Filipino food in my entire life yesterday. So, in terms of population, I think Indonesians are the biggest population here. I think after that it might be Vietnamese. Then Filipino, it's one of those two. And then Thais are the smallest number. This is the place, 9:30 till 5:30. And on Sunday it's open 12 till 5. 9:30 to 5:30, look how nice that is. Beautiful. Yeah, my hotel, it's just around the corner. This reminds me of a Chiang Mai style coffee shop in Thailand. Beautiful. And then you can come and sit out here on your rocking chairs. Beautiful. And that's a Japanese restaurant. That could be Chinese. This is a gaming shop for the kids. You see that computer's on there. They've got the bright lights. If one of the computers being used, it's got the bright lights in the shell of the hard drive. This will be open 24 hours. And they do they normally do like snacks and drinks. So yeah. Oh, have they got private rooms? Oh, they have. You can hire out a private room for 4 hours. Small room 220, big 270. Ah, right, okay, that's cool. How nice this place is. So I might come and do that on my last day when I've got this gap between checking out and getting my flight. I might come here and get a private room for a few hours. But yeah, you can stay for 16 hours for like 25 quid. You get a big room, play with your friends. You can have like a competition. That's a single room. That's a group room, and that's for 2 people with a double bed. That's insane. You can do what you like. He's just watching The Simpsons, or you can play games. Have they got like juice machines up here? I was frying up some chickens at karaoke. Tea. I've probably got showers and everything here. Wow. Here's doing fried chicken. This is just across from the train station. That's pretty cool. So I'm enjoying my last bit of kind of quiet civilization before I get back to Vietnam, where it's going to be really loud in Hanoi. I've got to get out to the countryside as fast as possible and go and enjoy that countryside atmosphere. Getting my coffee. Never seen that before. Butterscotch Snickers. Another new flavour. Really busting out. Yeah, so the lobby of this hotel is beautiful. These are local attractions. We've got Crystal Cathedral, Gu Salt Mountains, not pronouncing that right, Eternal Golden Castle, Tainan Park, right, we were there yesterday. Sui Feng Hao Old Building, so I think that's where we're going today, towards this old town. An Ping Fort, we're going there. I think that's the old Dutch fort. Unless that's, yeah. Zealandia, it's Dutch. Tainan Confucius Temple. That's where we are now, at the railway station. We're staying here. Just been to get my coffee here, had my breakfast here, hotels here. And Tainan Cultural Centre, former Tate & Co Merchant House, okay. But yeah, outside, if you want to do people watching, you sit on these nice sofas and you can just people watch. But I prefer to sit in reception. I'm funny, I'm an energy person, like certain places to sit give me good energy. And this table here, by the window, in the afternoon, it's too hot now because the sun's shining on it, but in the afternoon I like to sit here. And last night I sat here, drunk guys outside. But yeah, it's really nice.